Diane in Denmark here. Something a wee bit different today. I'm going to do a declutter session for just 5 minutes, and I've got my fancy new timer here, you know, this egg timer, which is just a 5-minute one. I've also got a 15-minute one. You'll see that in another video. Today I'm sticking to 5 minutes. Now, why am I doing that? Twofold, because I know there are a lot of you out there who are saying, I don't have time to do any cleaning or decluttering, or I can't do anything right now because it's the start of the school holidays, or the weather's really good, and you know, I just want to don't want to do anything. And there's another school of you out there who are saying, what's the point of doing 5 minutes? You're not going to be able to get anything done in 5 minutes. Well, let's see, shall we? Because I'm going to do a decluttering here. It will be 5 minutes, and that will be it. And just to explain, if you're not on board with the Flylady system, we kind of change zones from week to week. This week it's zone 1, it's the first week of the month, zone 1, which is the entryway, you know, where you come into your house. Maybe you've got a hall cupboard, you want to spend 5 minutes decluttering there, you know, maybe the kids have thrown in all their sports equipment when they came home from school last week. I'm going to be working here in our dining room. You've seen me working in here before. If you want, you know, a longer video than that, if you're prepared to do more than that today, that's fine, and I'll put the link up there. I've got videos of me cleaning and decluttering in all the rooms, but I just want to show you the power of 5 minutes. So anyway, let me turn you around, and I've got one thing that I'm going to work on today, and that will be it, so hold on. Right, this is the cabinet that my dearly departed Danish father-in-law built. Let's just go down there. And you can see my feather duster on a stick hiding in the corner. Okay, hold on, let me just get the timer running. There we go, I'll put that there. Can you see? I don't want to smash it because it is made of glass, but anyway. And I was in this cupboard last week when it was my birthday, and I was looking for vases because my friends and family brought flowers, and I looked in here and I thought, I was kind of, you know, moving things around to get to stuff, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to declutter this next time, because the last time I had a wee quick look in it and thought, there's not really anything there, but I think there are a few things that can go. And let me just grab, I've got a plastic bag here. I've got a plastic bag for any items which I'm going to declutter. Right, and this one, do you remember we talked about this before? You can fill it up with ice, and it's a cooler thing for a bottle of wine. We've never used it since we bought it in France. I mean, 10, 12 years ago. I'm not going to use it. And this is something, you know, I'm doing the DYT Dressing Your Truth system. And something that Carol Tuttle says just the other day was, trust your first instincts. Like, if your first instinct is to, you know, let it go with that. Because what we start to do is that overthinking. And like, oh, should we keep it, should we couldn't? If the first instinct is like, we're not going to use it, just, you know, pass it on. So that's going to the charity shop. And this is an old plastic flower bed. It's actually one of the ones that doesn't look too bad. And sometimes I add it to things, you know, with some greenery from the garden. So I'll keep that. Right. This is not something that we use very often, but when my DS18 holds parties, it's an ice bucket that we got as a wedding present. So I'm keeping that because we do use it on a fairly regular basis. And then I've got lots of, this is where I keep my vases. I think somebody asked at one point where my vases were. And these are all my vases. And what I'm thinking of, some of them could really do with a good, you know, get rid of the kind of chalk marks. We used to have a lot of chalk in our water. But anyway, those ones I'm keeping. And then this is the top secret note made by, that I'm keeping because that's so fun. It says, top secret, do not look, and then stop looking. And it's something he wrote when he was about 6 or 7 years old. So I'm keeping that. That's a sentimental thing. It goes at the back of here. Right, here we are. And this is a newer vase which you see in my little posts when I do my shiny sink on Instagram. You see me put on a little flower. So that's a fairly new one from IKEA. I like that. Okay, and then we have the decanter. And you know what? We're not big wine buffs. And we used to decant things. And you know what? That is going to be a giveaway item. And that's the thing that I love about the Flylady decluttering. We're not doing, you know, not taking a whole lot of stuff. You know, tastes change, circumstances change, you downsize. This one, I like. This was actually a wedding gift many years ago. And it's not something I use very often, but I quite like it. And I think I might shine up its silver. So that's been kept. And okay, here we are. 3, 1, 2, 3. If I can get this one, they're so heavy. Oh. Right, I've got 3 decanters here. Can you see that? And hold on, I'm just checking the time. We've got a wee bit of time left. I don't like the shape of this one, and I don't know why I've kept it so long. It's just because it was the back of the cupboard, that's why it's so bad. So that's been donated. And out of these 2, I don't like this one either, and I don't feel like the top I don't think actually goes in. It's so heavy. But I think one of my friends will like these, so those I'll be glad to get rid of. And this one I'm going to keep because I quite like the shape of it. And I'm having second thoughts about that. So that one I'm going to keep, and the others are gone. And that is me finished with my decluttering. And look, I've still got time on a little timer. We're not even at 5 minutes. So I'm going to put all these ones back. These ones I'm going to run through the dishwasher with my citric acid, because they do look a bit, they're not as clear as they should be. I've been cutting a lot of flowers over the summer. Right, that can go back, that can go back. And it's going to, oh, and this has to go back, top secret. This is going to get hidden there. And there we are, it's still got a few seconds left. So these ones are going to go back once they've been done in the dishwasher. And I'm going to have more space. And look, I've got, hold on, I'll just show you. Okay, the timer's just gone. And these are donation items. So there you go, 5 minutes. Run along now and do the same. Or maybe you just want to give a quick vacuum, or maybe, you know, wipe down a couple of windows. It all adds up. Okay, anyway, that's it for me. I'm off to be with the family again. Live long and prosper. May the Danish hygge be with you. I hope you're keeping cool out there. We're still on this heat wave at the moment. It was, let me see, over 27 Celsius, which is in the 80s very early this morning. So anyway, keep cool out there, and I'll see you very soon.